Hello, hello! Nice to see you guys. Hello, Luis. I really want to apologize for not streaming on Sunday. We with Flint, Quartz, and Zeno really wanted to stream, but unfortunately, well, my internet just died, and I I couldn't even start stream. It was so bad. I don't know, maybe because it's weekend. I still not sure about this, but as you can see, uh, well, it's working now. And I also don't have a schedule for this week because I've got some things to do which should have been done well a long time ago. Poor potato PC. Yes, yes, it's really poor potato PC. Okay, so because I'm not prepared to the stream, let's advertise on Twitter, because Twitter still don't know that I'm streaming. Okay, this game. What should we write here? Finally someone died. Okay, hashtag tuber, hashtag hours to die, hashtag me doing magic. Okay, Twitter, please tweet it. I said tweet it. Okay, and here's the link. Okay, now Discord and first Rima server. Up. Zeno server. Services server. What's that? Small Might server. Nolia server. And the last one. Okay. Advertisement done. Oh yeah, someone finally died in the in-game. Yes, and if I remember correctly, there were two people who died. But I'm not excited. I'm not excited. I was thinking about giving up with this game, but I really want to end this. Okay, okay. So where's this game? Is the game? And we need some tips to this game, like achievement guides. Okay, it can be chapter 3 investigation. It's middle of the game, then first trial. Sweet. Okay, here's OBS. I respect the determination. Thanks, Luis. Thanks. Okay, is the game okay? Game shows up. I think that audio is okay. What just happened? Never mind. Okay. Maybe I can make it louder a little. Yeah, now it should works. So let's load last, where are we? Oh, with Tomoka. I even don't remember the voice I gave her. I feel dizzy, my head is pounding. I know that what I saw, but I don't want to believe it. I knew this could happen. I knew someone could die, but I wasn't prepared for this. Edmund, Reina, they're both dead. Oh, so the protagonist is dead. Lovely. Didn't expect that. Where are they? He can't be serious. They can't be. It's true. Reina and Edmund have been murdered. Oh god. No. No, it's not true. They can't be. Billy, you know I wouldn't joke about this. Sorry, no voice acting today. I just... not in the mood today. Oh. Sorry. So, how's your day, Louis? Because as I can see, you're the only one person in the chat for now. So, how's your day? How's your work? I'm sure you're doing fine, but I wanted to check. No! Damn it! Why did they do, what did they do to deserve it? Well, now things are really getting interesting. It's about time the fun got started. Just shut up already. Our friends are dead, and you? Why? Huh? Why did you kill them? Why? Hey, I can't take credit for this. I don't even have a body to kill with. Then who killed them? Did kill them? Do I really have to spell it out for you? The murderer is one of you. What? One of us, actually. It seems the rest of you have already caught on. No voice acting, well, Rayumi's voice is better anyway, and also all good for me. How about you, Rayumi? No voice acting, because I mean, not in the mood. Maybe later I start voice acting. Just this game is too boring for me actually, and I want to skip as much as I can. But dialogues are important. And about me, well, it was a good day. Almost. Like, I had to go to work, unfortunately, when it's the day which should be free for me. But sometimes I have to do something I don't want to do. But yeah, that was okay. That was okay. One of you wanted to escape so badly, so you sacrificed them for it. The ends justifies the means, am I right? No. Anyway, let's move things along. We don't have all day. It is up to you to figure out who committed this heinous crime, and in accordance with the rules, you will be allotted time to investigate. I will give you until the end of the hour, then the Inquisition will begin. Okay, bye. So we've got Argus, Billy, and Cecile, and Tomoka. But since we're Tomoka, it's impossible for us to kill. I expect. Right? If this is a dream, please wake me up. Wake me from this nightmare. I want to go back. I want to go back to the world where none of this happened. To the world where we were never abducted. To the world where they are still alive. But that's impossible. This is the real world. Reina, Edmund, they're dead and they're never coming back. Well? What are we doing sitting around like this? Maybe it was Tomoka, but why? What was the motive? I kind of feel like it was Argus. But I also don't have any motive. I'm just looking at him, and he's got that face which tell me that probably he's the one who killed. We need to start investigating. I feel like it wasn't Billy, he's too innocent for me. Or maybe there is the seventh kiddo here. But after what just happened, I don't like this any more than you, but we have to do this now. If we don't figure out who the killer is, then the rest of us will die too. Their deaths would have been for nothing. You're right. We'll have to save our morning for later. I know. If we're gonna survive, we just have to do this. Okay, let's get started. Since this is a murder, we're going to need some kind of autopsy, right? So, who's going to investigate them? Not it. What? You're a doctor, right? You're perfect for the job. I'm a doctor, not a coroner. Huh? I said fine, whatever. Great. Oh, look at this smile! Finally someone's smiling in this game. Could be Tomoka because you would never suspect yourself. Perfect crime. You've got a point. It could be her. Maybe she killed them by mistake. I'll leave the stage for you. While you're doing that, I'm gonna look around the gym. Good luck. Sorry, I'll go look around elsewhere. Excuse me. So what about you? Backstage. Are you sure? You don't have to. I think I can manage this by myself. I'm fine. It's not that I want to. I have to do this. Not just for me, but for Edmund and Reina. I won't let the killer get away with this. Oh ho. Backstage. I'm already feeling sick. The stench of iron and smoke is overwhelming. Every instinct in my body is telling me to run. Tomoka? I'm fine. I won't rest until I search every suspicious nook and cranny. Hello, Rima! Nice to see you! Mukuro Ikusaba, the 16th student lying hidden somewhere in the school, the one they call the ultimate despair, watch out for her. I love that the first Danganronpa, when they were talking about Bukuro, they always added this whole sentence. like this was her full name. So yes, we've got here a 7th student lying hidden somewhere in the school, the one they call ultimate impostor. Watch out for them. That's how I'm gonna call the 7th student. Probably doesn't exist even. Okay. Search the stage by clicking on whatever catches your eye. Okay, what is this? It hurts seeing Edmund like this. He was so kind and caring. I already forgot how he looks. He wanted so much for everyone to escape. He would never hurt anyone. No one could hate him. Why did this happen to him? I've got a theory. I've got a theory. Reina tried to kill Edmund, but she slipped on she slipped on banana skin and she fell with her brother, and that's how they died. You don't need to do this. We can walk for one of the guys to come back. There's no time. I can do this. Forgive me, Edmund. He's still warm, but his pulse is gone. He really is dead. A rebar is stabbed into his back. There is a number on the tip of it. 50 centimeters. 50 centimeters? Oh god, it's really deep in there. Ugh, yuck. His right hand. Sorry, guys. His right hand is bruised, but only on the underside. Not only that, his right thumb is bleeding. His left hand, arms, and legs all have large bruises on them, but all of his bruises are on his front. Sounds to me like his killer had a grudge against him for some reason. Maybe. But who would have a grudge against Edmund of all people? There's no blood under his legs. It seems the blood got on him after he fell down. Edmund's wands added to inventory. That's all of his wands. What about his pockets? Right, his pockets are on his legs. I know. All of his pockets are empty. Are you sure? No, of course you're sure. I kind of don't like any of them now. I've never liked any of these people. She tripped over the ice. Yeah, that's possible. Oh, hello, Jaju. Hello, greetings from Poland. And from whenever we are in this game trying to explain that of two people. Oh yeah, you're on vacation. I was just about to ask you. You wrote it in the chat actually. So have a good holiday. I'm not yawning because I'm sleepy. I'm yawning because this game is boring. Don't misunderstand this. Okay, what's next? The only thing he'd have in his phone. The killer probably took it and hid it somewhere. Oh, so we actually have a killer. It wasn't Reina. But why? Beats me. Okay, what about her? Reina! She was going to study criminology to become a detective. Of course the detective is dead, so we cannot find any useful clues here. She often had a scary look on her face, but she was always kind and caring. Why, Reina? Why did she have to die? I'm sorry about this, Reina. Wait, are we actually gonna... One of us has to search her, so I'll do it. Seriously, you're one crazy girl. I never imagined having to ever do this. Ugh. Her upper body is covered in cuts. What is this? This red thing. Blood here is pink, so what is this? It's similar to this thing, so... Oh, it could be a bar. 50 centimeters bar, and it broke when Edmund fall on this, and it stopped him. Her blood is making things difficult to see. Ugh. Her hands seem fine, but her wrists are cut. I'm pretty sure we could already see that from back here. Wait. I didn't notice. Where are her hands? Where are they? Where the fuck are they? Her hands. What the fuck? Her blood is still slowly dripping from her cuts. I think these ones are fresh. Ugh, did I ask for the details? Cecil, you're the one who is a doctor. Sorry, I wanted your opinion. Yes, the ones are fresh. The stage weight is crushing her back. I believe it's on top of her right lung. It just barely missed her head. You mean this? This is actually on her? I thought it's behind her. Okay, it's on her. It's smashing her. Crunching, wave down. I don't even want to imagine what that would look like. Ugh. Speaking of which, I should check her head too. Her hair is so soft. She puts so much care into it. It's her natural color too. Blue hair is a relatively new mutation, I hear. What? What kind of mutations? Whoa, 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 whoa. Why? Why? Huh? There are a few small cuts in her back of her head, but... What? It's strange. It looks like she was bruised here too. I think that just about covers her wounds. So much was done to her. It's so cruel. Any idea what killed her? It's hard to say. Oh, I don't remember last room of this game, but wasn't it something like Edmund went into this weird room, whatever that was, and split on Reina, and that's how they fall? Maybe she was dead back then when when he found her. So my new theory, Argus is a fucking psycho and he cut Reina's head and do this all things. I must already. Yeah, me too. I really don't know what is happening here. All this was done in a very short time span. Any one of these ones could be the killing blow. And any of them could have been inflicted before or after she died. I see. What exactly happened here? My professional opinion? She's dead. And you've got a psycho among you. I'm afraid to ask, but does she have anything in her pockets? Oh, hello Rachel! How's you doing? I'll check. Oh! Her phone. It's locked, but maybe it's for the best. I should check her other pocket while I'm at it. So were her wrists cut or cut off? Not sure. They said it's cut, but as we can see on this picture, she actually doesn't have any wrists. See? No wrists here. So, show me history. Mutation. Her wrists are cut. Her blood is still slowly dripping from her cuts. No. I want. Okay, I wanted it. They haven't said anything about cutting off her wrists, but it looks like it's cut off. And now I'm not sure. Any plans of playing Zero Escape soon? Yes, yes, and yes. Yes. Don't know when. I passed the practical exam. Woo! From microcontrollers programming today. Congratulations! Congratulations, Rachel! Even if I don't know what is microcontrollers programming. But congratulations. Sounds really weird and difficult. Ha! What is it? It's a note. There's something written on it. Meet me backstage alone. But there's no signature. It's never that easy. Okay. Someone was planning to kill her. Sweet. I think I checked just about every inch of Reina. Where's the steam? Never mind. When we're done here, take a shower, please. Yeah. I wish I had a change of clothes. We should check the curtain too. It looks fine back there. Nothing out of place. Wait a minute, look up. Huh? Oh, it looks like there's a hole in the curtain. Weird. And I bet if I pull down this flap... Yep, it is. It doesn't look like the curtains were designed that way. It sure wasn't like that when I came here earlier. Same here. It appears to be the only tear in any of these curtains. What I want to know is how it got torn like that. You'd need a ladder to get that high. And we haven't seen any step ladders anywhere today. What could cause the curtain to tear like that? Okay. These ropes are used to control the curtains. Oh, except for those down there. Were those ropes there last time you searched here? Definitely not. Those ropes were hung up like the rest. They would stood out like a sore thumb for sure. Yeah, it's safe to say that ropes were cut. Yeah, you can see the rope ends soaked in blood. Ugh. Let's look inside the rope pass. I'm thankful that they're in neat little piles. It would take ages to untangle them. Huh? What did you find? Isn't it lighter? Yeah, looks like a lighter. And an old looking one at that. Will one of us be a smoker? If they are, they hid it very well. I wonder where it came from. Argus looks like a smoker. Why would this be under the clean rope pile? Okay. These stage ways are used to move curtains and equipment on the stage. According to the writing on the weights, they each weigh 50 kilograms. 50 kilos, 15 kilos, poor Reina. Who could have done something so horrible to her? That's what I want to find out. This stage wires are used to move curtains and equipment on the stage, according to the writing on the wires. Yeah. A microphone stand. It hasn't been moved since I was last here. Yeah, it's pretty heavy, so it could be used as a weapon. But it's still clean, so I don't think it was used as one. Okay. Thing that covers everything back here. Yeah, that's all. It looks like that's all. Okay, we have to examine 2 more things. Thank goodness. I don't think I can stand being here any longer. Me neither. No, not now. Tomoka, I'm And she died. I. That's why I do whatever it takes to get you out of here. You and everyone else too, I swear it. Tomoka, if I please take care of Edmund. Edmund kills. Yeah, no. Reina tried to kill herself, but Edmund didn't know about this and actually killed them both. I felt them. I. If. If only I'm sorry. Poo 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 poo. Ha ha ha, I can't believe it. I didn't think any of you would actually do it. I didn't expect anyone to cry. No, I knew that would happen. But I didn't expect anyone would ever inspect the corpses. Could it be you're into that kind of stuff? Is there a point to this conversation? Why, of course there is. I have a little present for you. I hope you like it. Donk. I call this thingy dingy the necrophile. It details everything you need to know about the body. I even included a picture for reference to give it a read. Yeah, like I really needed to see this again. It says here that Reina was found with multiple cuts across her torso, wrists, and arms. It also says her right ribs and lungs were crushed by a 15 kilograms object. Ugh. This is the stuff we already know. Yet something seems off about it. Anyway, we should probably check the possible escape routes the killer took. Tomoka, aren't you forgetting something? Huh? Oh. Go wash off. I'll see you later. Okay, we have to go to the toilet. The room is dry. None of the showers have been used at all today. Okay, but show me the inventory. Where is this necro file? Rules, phone, riddle, Edmund wants. Reina's wants, note, curtain, Leitner, ropes, stage with autopsy. Okay. What information do we have? Body discovered in the gym's backstage. Time of death 5 minutes to 6 p.m. Victim was found with several lacerations around her torso, arms, and wrists, crushed by a 50-pound object. Why do you use 50 pounds suddenly instead of kilograms? Please decide and use only one of them, because now I'm getting confused. No other injuries were found. Actually, we do not have a cause of death. Usually in those kinds of games when they... Wait. I'm not moving. Oh, now I'm moving. What's wrong with my model? Ah, voila. Okay, it's moving. Yeah, moving. No, not lagging. Why are you lagging? Why are you lagging? Why am I lagging? Pure life, why are you doing this to me? Okay. Let me try to restart Pure Life. And just for sure, I'll save the game. Cause Steam, you're doing some weird things. Why are you doing this to me? Okay? No lags. Please. Why am I lagging? What's wrong? Hello. Don't sleep. Is something on my camera? No, it's moving. What the hell? Okay, maybe. Hmm. Let me try to log out from the stream, from the Steam. Yeah, close this, close this. Maybe your PC got hot. Well, it's this kind of hot, but not so much as it sometimes is during streams. Now you can only hear my voice. You cannot see me. I'm not here anymore. Nope, not moving. Why? Now moving. What's happening? Pure life, why do you hate me? Hello? My eyes are open. Why did you close them? Okay, perhaps. Perhaps stream doesn't want me to be moving. So. Now I'm here. Looking at you. Yes, I will be looking at you even if I cannot look. My eyes will be open. Bigger. Make me bigger. I will look all the time. Not closing eyes. I will be looking. Awake while sleeping. Truly fearsome. Pinjire was so adorable. Thanks, thanks. Oh, you're dealing with connected everything to the end of this uni semester. I should have been doing this too, but I'm lazy and I'm really scared of even try to get everything completed and connected because I'm just scared. Bath necromancer model. Yes, bath necromancer model. We're waiting for this, Rachel. You have to be buff. You have to be. Okay, what is happening here? Deja vu. I was in this phase before. Higher on the streets. At Howard 7, we gathered in the gym for the bomb announcement. We split up after that. We have to find that bomb. Everyone split up and search. We'll meet back when it's disarmed. Right, I'll search the fourth floor. He ran off, leaving the other three floors for the rest of us. I searched the third, Argus searched the second. What? Just do it. Fine. Cecile helped me search the gym. Alright. Then I left to search first floor. That was the last time I ever saw Edmund for Reina alive. They died on the second floor, on the first, because if that was the second, then Argus was searching it. Reina searched the gym and her body was found backstage. Edmund went to search the fourth floor, yet his body was also found backstage. How did that happen? Why were they both killed? I'm a short necromancer boy who has buff ripped jacket undead for handling things at his disposal. What makes you think that I would be buff myself? Why not? No towels. I'm cold, but at least the blood's off. No one's here. There's still time, but what else is there to search other than the stage? Here. Yo, Mocha! Hey! How are you holding up? I'm fine. I'm just looking around. Same as me then. Actually, this is perfect. I could use your help. I came here to investigate, but it might be a good idea to hear what he needs help with. No, I should take a look around. Ah, there's a hole in the window. A hole? Oh, now that you mention it, there is a hole there. Wow. Good eye, Mocha. Or Mocha, or whatever. So you didn't do this? Why would I? I only tried breaking windows that lead outside. This window ain't one of them. I see. Then why is there a hole in this window? Those computers. The desktop is labeled G1 while the laptop is G2. I see. I didn't ask, but whatever. I guess I start with the laptop. That's a lot of letters and numbers. Is any of this even English? Yeah, I have no clue either. It must be Edmund's. Ed made this. I thought I saw Edmund in here before the hour 7 announcement. We must have created this program. Ed always had his way with numbers and stuff. But what does it do? I never asked, so never hold me. And we might never find out. Even so, we better not touch this. I should check the other one, G1. I shook the mouse, but no matter how much I shook it, the screen wouldn't light up. The monitor is on, but that's it. G1 was unplugged when I arrived. I tried plugging it back in and powering it on, but it just won't turn on. I see. That solves that mystery. But why would this computer be unplugged, and why won't it turn back on? I think I searched every notable details in this room. Okay, we have to talk more. To show dominance, I would also assume that you should supposed to strike through your enemies. Inspire ally. I'm actually not visible while surrounded by the horde. It's a lot safer that way. True. True. Wait, does listening to the extra conversation with them affect the ending, or rather is there more than one ending? To be honest, I don't know what's about this guide. Debug mode. I don't see any clues about it. Yeah, no clues. So I don't know how many endings are there. You said you needed my help. I just wanted to test a theory. A theory? Yeah, watch. Pop. It's kinda crowded here. And a little dusty. Are you okay? I'm good. I'm coming back. Remind me never to do that again. If Billy could crawl through, I'm pretty sure anyone else could. Could the killer have come through here, maybe? I don't know about that. I'm pretty sure Argus and I would have heard them. You and Argus? We met up on the second floor a little while after our 6th announcement. You have searching the 3rd floor, right? Yeah, and he was on the 2nd. So far that lines up with what I remember. Did you see or hear anything weird? Huh? Oh yeah, there was this loud bang. A bang? I'm not sure what else to call it. It sounded like metal or something. Metal. Cecile and I heard it too. I'd be surprised if you didn't. It was so gosh dang loud. I think that's all the information I'll get out of Billy for now. Even if he's going backstage. You mean Argus? I just can't do it. You guys are stronger than me. Why did this happen to happen? Sorry, I wanna be alone right now. I should get going. Bye. Let's go to car locker room. Is it really Gar's locker room? I might as well check on my locker again. It's still unlocked and there's still nothing inside. The showers are dry here too. They haven't been used all day. That is for this room then. Not much has changed since I was last here. Well, except for that. A laptop? This wasn't here last time I came here. This one is labeled G3. It's not turning on, though it is so that's probably why. Um, ah! Sorry, didn't mean to startle you. What are you doing here? Well, this is the boys' locker room. And down here, I'll get going. Aren't you curious about the laptop? What about it? You probably assume this laptop won't turn on because it's wet, but I can assure that that isn't the case. Is it waterproof? Here's a hint. It is it waterproof? Yeah. How did you know? You said it has nothing to do with water. That was also that incident back in our freshman year. Perhaps the school responded to the incident by buying waterproof laptops. Show off. So why isn't it working? I don't feel like telling you. Did I say something wrong? Oh well, I might as well check it out. See, Argus is hiding something back. something. Argus is something something. Is Argus is something something. Argus is hiding something. That's what I wanted to say. The crack is loose. With a little force, I can open it. The battery should be. There's no battery. Yep. But what could this all mean? What does this laptop have to do with anything? Do you mind if I ask you a few questions while we are here? Why not? After the announcement, which floor did you search? You were there, weren't you? I went to the second floor. I searched and stayed there until the hour 6 announcement. And you didn't see Edmund, right? Not at all. The only person I saw was Billy, but that was a few minutes after the announcement. That's exactly what Billy said. You know, something's been gnawing at me for a while now. What do you mean? Edmund said he would go search the fourth floor, right? So why did he come back to the gym? Oh man, he didn't. Maybe he finished searching the fourth floor? You sure? It takes a while to search one floor as a group. Even then, why go search the gym instead of the closer floors? Well, don't let me keep you. I'll see you around. I should check out the four floors as soon as I'm done with the gym. He's too sus. True, he is too sus. The floor is wet, but the showers are dry. Maybe the water flowed in from the senior side. There's nothing else here. I now searched the whole gym. I'm even more confused than I was from the start. What is going on? Plus, there are pieces crafted everywhere on the floor here. We probably crashed them when we rushed inside. But why is there glass on the floor in the first place? Glass shards added to inventory. There's no much time left. I should hurry and check out the fourth floor. I'm too tired of reading. You know, guys, sometimes I promise myself that I'm gonna save my money. And then I discover that there's no money. I already spent all of them. It's really sad. Always. I just wanted to say that. We're in the middle of this game and it's really boring game. I'm suffering playing this game. But in not a good way, like I suffered during playing Hotline Miami. You know, playing Hotline Miami, I'm crying and suffering. But after all of this, I really enjoyed the stream because it was fun and playing was fun and everything was fun. But playing this game, it's only suffer. Remember Remus rules of life, never save any money, always spend and always ask for a refund in life's game. I can't ask for refund. Can I ask for fund then? If I can't ask for a refund, then does it work like this? Rima, does it work like this? Suffering is good for the soul, but not this suffering. This is the last room in the gym. I haven't searched the catwalk. Oh yeah, the catwalk. Huh? The blood? Catwalk door. No, I'm not done yet. So we don't know what's inside the catwalk. In the immortal words of Geoffrey Chaucer, all good things must have come to an end. All good things must come to an end. Yeah. No matter what happens, the end is always inevitable, but not without a satisfying climax. There are only 5 hours left, so let's finally get this bomb digity shining started. I already forgot that there was a bomb. Please enter room 210 on the second floor. I can't wait, I can't wait. We're out of time. I better get to the card room. There you are. Cecile, was she waiting for me? The guys are already in the card room. We should join them. Yeah, this is it. Hey, Tomoka, whatever happens in there, you must be ready to face the truth. The truth will hurt, but there's just no avoiding it. But it's the only way we'll make it out of here alive and take controls of our lives again. Control. No matter how hopeless it may seem, never stop fighting for the truth. You can do it, I believe in you. If we don't find the truth here and now, we will die. But not just us, the truth behind their deaths will die along with us. I don't know what my life will be like after this, but right now I must expose the truth behind their murders. The murderer will not get away with this. Welcome! Gee, so crowded. Well then, everyone take your places. Initial Inquisition acts. Edmund, Reyna, they died before they could achieve their dreams. No, they were murdered. One of us killed them. I'll never forgive them for this. No matter what, I must expose the culprit. That's all I can do for the Lockwoods. 7 years ago. Wow. But okay, it's chapter 4. I should drink something. I don't have any water. I do appreciate that fact. The fact that Rayumi is caring less and less about the game. It's probably the funniest part to me. You know what? I should drink some. It's the water. Zoom. Water. Drink water, remember. Water is good. Especially that today was really hot. Yesterday was chilly, and today is fucking hot. I was sorting my library on Steam today, and I found 42 games. 42 games that I might play on streams. That's crazy because now I'm streaming 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 games. Actually, we're playing 12 Hours to Die, this Gaia Hotline Miami Zero Escape, and that's games I'm playing alone. And I'm collabing Grounded with guys. And I collab Magica with Mooney, but last time I played... Last time I played it about 2 months ago. I should ask Mooney about it. I always forget Poland is normal. I always assumed it was fairly cold. Well, it's not fairly cold. It's Russia. Don't mistake it. There were times when our winters were cold. Yeah, like about minus 30 degrees of Celsius. Now it's max about 20, I guess. And there was a time when our summer was max 30 degrees of Celsius, while now it could be sometimes maybe not 40, but 35 sometimes. Or maybe I don't remember it correctly because I was a big child. I mean, small child, but you understand. When I was sorting my games today, I realized that a lot of these games are visual novels with killing. Like, I've got something like Kidnapped Girl, but I have to check if it's safely to stream it, because I'm kinda not sure. What do we have here? Murder by Numbers. What else? Tokyo Dark. It's about killing. Simulacra, Pipe Dreams. I have to buy the second Simulacra and play it. There's, oh yeah, Find Love or Die Trying. 42 games, which probably will be streaming someday when I've got time. We have the 4-season cycle. Yeah, but I always thought, and I don't know why, that you had just a really short summer and almost no spring, just mostly fall and a long winter. Understandable. Okay, let's go back to this. 7 years ago, I was an only child, so my parents had no shortage of love to shower me with. I was hardly the ideal child. I had many problems. I talked too much, I yelled, I screamed, but they didn't care that I was a stupid brat. They still loved me. We'd go on picnics to the beach, to the park. My life was perfect, but then it all came crashing down. Was that shot? My perfect life was stolen from me. I was left an orphan. I had nowhere to go until he came through those doors. Mr. Piotr. It's Piotr. It's literally a Polish name, but there's so big mistake with this J. There should be an I. Piotr. Mr. Piotr. This is how I'm gonna call him. Hey there. Just look at his face. Mr. Piotr. It's okay if you don't remember me. I was a friend of your parents. Neither will. They entrusted me to take you in. 3 months later. Over my dead body. Jeez, Mr. Piotr. Piotr. Relax, calm down. I understand your frustration, but you have no say in the matter. You will hand over the Hasegawa girl now. You and your lot are now trespassing. Leave now before I call the police. By all means, go ahead. I'm sure they would love to hear how you abducted the girl. Abducted? What are you talking about? Her father, Yamada Hasegawa. Yamada is a surname, I'm pretty sure. And Hasegawa is a surname too. I was the previous leader for the Hasegawa group. In the event of his death, his direct descent is next in line. In other words, Tomoga Hasegawa is to be the next leader to the Hasegawa group. It's my responsibility to make sure the child carries out her duty. Now that you understand, you will hand her over. Oh, I understand, alright. I understand you're ignoring your leader's wishes. Excuse me. According to Yamada's will, I am entrusted to custody of Tomoka until she turns 18. I have an electronic copy of my phone and I have it verified by the court. If this is true, then we have no choice but to comply. In the meantime, she needs to be protected, so... No, that won't be necessary, but we must. She's already been through so much, more than any 10-year-old should. The least you can do is allow her some semblance of a normal childhood. Mr. Piotr is a good man. He wanted Tomoka to be normal. Sometimes I wonder if this is some kind of divine punishment. One day I was living the dream life, then suddenly everything was taken from me. Now I'm a prisoner saddled with a responsibility I never asked for. I have to give up on my dreams and ambitions to carry out this duty. I have no control over my life. I never did. Why did my parents have to die? They did nothing wrong. Why am I always the survivor? Where is the hope in this? It's not fair. Also, I'm still waiting for the answer from Rima. If you're still listening. You said that never save any money and always spend and always ask for a refund in life's game. So if I can't ask for refund, can I ask for donations? Waiting for Rima to answer. These background seed stories could use some actual content. Those background stories are actually the most interesting parts, and actually they are surprising and they're great, but the way they introduced us these whole things, it's so boring. I feel like this game has a lot of potential, but it's just made in the wrong way. Perhaps it was the first game of this guy. Let me see. You. Do you have any other games? No. No, this is the only game of this guy. Sadly. Because it has a potential, so perhaps just perhaps, if they have, if they tried to produce more games, and if they tried to improve their skills, we would have someday great, even killing game. Okay, let's begin with a simple explanation of the Inquisition. If you can figure out who done it, then only they will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong person, I'll punish everyone besides the killer. Also, you may vote for anyone as long as you know their name. Do keep that in mind. Well, pretty snazzy, don't you think? What in the... We're outside! I don't think so. I'm pretty sure this room was turned into some kind of medieval tower. That's right! You've all been cooped up inside the dreary school all day, so I thought it would be a nice change of pace to have an Inquisition outside, and it's complete with all the benefits of the great indoors. Sounds like a lot of pointless work. But why a tower? Ever heard of the girl in the tower trope? It's standard practice to imprison damsels in distress in towers. It's rather fitting considering the prison theme I've been going for, wouldn't you say? Do you even have a life? Not really. So, how does this Inquisition things work? I haven't been a courtroom in like 10 years. What have you been doing in courtroom 10 years before? I should assume we're supposed to discuss the murders and decide the culprit based on the evidence. Yes, indeed. And I'll be your judge. Sweet. Before we start, there's something I wanted to address. We have Reina's autopsy, but we don't have Edmund's yet. Care to explain? I almost forgot about that. Autopsy? What's that? You know exactly what I'm talking about. I think she's talking about the necrophile. Oh, that! We didn't say. Why didn't you say so? I'm never calling it that. It's an autopsy. Oh, come on. I thought it was a clever name. Just answer my question. Where's Edmund's autopsy? It's embarrassing to admit, but I wasn't prepared for 2 murders. So I picked the most recent and most interesting death and opted to forget boy genius. So you got lazy. I'd rather you'd not call it that. Think of it as a freebie. A freebie? So you're saying his killer is getting away? I'm making it easier for you to escape. You should be thanking me. You'd definitely run out of time if you had to solve both murders. So the time limit is still in effect? Yepus! Now then, to clarify your objective, the purpose of this Inquisition is to find the culprit behind the murder of Mrs. Brocon. Then are you saying that there was only one culprit? I'm not saying anything. But enough talk, start talking. You say that, but what are we supposed to talk about? I don't even know where to begin. Then let's start from the beginning with what happened before the murders. Makes sense. Yeah, makes sense, of course. Okay, let's start it. It's time to begin the debate, to decide who we think the killer is. I'm scared, but I have to listen and be ready to speak up. I'm the only person I can depend on to fight the truth. Your first debate is about to begin. Would you like to hear more? No. I like your confidence. Let's get started. So the victim is Raina Lockwood. Thank you, Captain Obvious. She was killed backstage. The killer must have waited for her, then killed her with the wave. It sounds alright, but he's missing an important detail. It just needs to present the piece evidence that shows what the detail is. Okay, perhaps this... Okay, this is wrong. They didn't kill her with the wave. Perhaps. Okay. Maybe. If I was... hearing more about how this works, I would know now. Hello, Bridget. Hello. Oh, this is how it works. How's you been doing? Just a second. Are we even sure what killed her? Well, yeah, it was the wave, right? But according to the autopsy, she wasn't just crushed with the wave. There were also cuts all over her body. Cuts? Oh geez, that much should have been obvious, at least to anyone who bothered reading the autopsy. Sorry about that, I didn't read. He sounds proud about it too. The autopsy doesn't state what the cause of death was, so we can't say for sure what killed her. But it's pretty clear what happened. First they attacked her with a knife, then finished her off with a wave. But are we sure those cuts were made by a knife? We didn't find one anywhere. They were most certainly made by some kind of blade. Unfortunately, we didn't find one during our search. The killer probably disposed of the knife after leaving the gym. How have you been? I'm being great. But I'm still waiting... Oh, great. With one problem. My model doesn't work today. It was working at the beginning of the stream and then it started to lag. So instead of my model, I'm using a picture and I'm looking at you guys every moment. I'm not blinking, I'm just looking and seeing everything. And also I want Rima to answer. Can I ask for donation if I can't ask for refund? Rima, it's your rule. You should know the answer. Because if you don't know, Bridget, Rima has a rule. It goes like, where is it? Never save any money, always spend, and always ask for a refund in life's game. But I can't ask for a refund, so can I ask for donations? Rima is ignoring me. Sadly. Sob. But why? It doesn't make sense. It's not like we can check for fingerprints. Oh, wait. What did she say? Most certainly made by some kind of blade. I'm pretty sure there was some. He has a point. The killer has nothing to gain or lose from hiding the knife, so why? The knife isn't what's important here. All we need to know is that the killer attacked with a knife and finished her with the wave. But couldn't the killer have used the knife after crushing her? Possibly, but I don't see why they would. The wave is enough to kill anyone. Attacking her with a knife after her death would be a waste of time. I guess you're right, it wouldn't make much sense. Is he so stupid? Or is he just pretending to be stupid because he's the impostor? He's the murderer. Okay, so Reina was killed with the wave. That much is obvious. But we all know Cecil did it. What? What? Oh boy, the first of many accusations. Now this is a real inquisition. I think it's too early to decide something like that. Come on, think about it. When we split up to find the bomb, everyone left the gym. All except for Cecile and Reina. They stayed to search the gym. Cecile was with Reina before she died. She's the killer. Hey, wait a minute. I knew this was coming. But soon you realized I couldn't possibly have killed her. Cecile was in the gym with Reina, but I know that she couldn't have killed her. Ceci couldn't possibly be the killer, they were friends. Wake up, man! Cecile was with Reina before her time of death. What do we have here? Reina's ones, bank, computers. Reina's one. Where's computers? Bang. Minutes after the hour 6 announcement, we heard a loud bang. It sounded like metal. Tomoka and Cecile were in the first floor hallway. Okay. So... take that. Hold on, I don't think Cecile is the killer. You can say it all you want, but the fact remains she was with Reina before her murder. She's the only one who could have done it. Bailey, do you remember that noise we were talking about earlier? Yeah, there was a loud bang. It nearly scared the gibbers out of August. Hey! More importantly, what does that have to do with Reina's murder? The bang pinpoints exactly when the murder took place, and that time was a few minutes after the hour 6 announcement. And this is what caused that bang. What caused the bang? Yeah, this. Perhaps. Where is it? How to how to show this? Oh, present. I'm stupid. I didn't notice it. The source of the bank was one of the stageways being dropped. Maybe, but Reina's body was under it, right? Would it still make that sound? No, of course not. Reina's body would absorb the impact. But the wave that crushed Reina wasn't what caused that sound. The bang was caused by a second wave. One wave landed on Reina, while the other one missed her and landed on the wave base, resulting in that loud bang. I see, that would explain it. But how do you know that two waves fell? The two waves fell because of this. Because of this? Two of the ropes carrying the waves were cut. How does that prove anything? The killer would have dropped the waves without cutting the ropes. No, that's impossible. That's not possible. The ropes were made to slow the waves' descent. There wouldn't be enough force for them to make loud bang. But when the ropes are cut, gravity kicks in. There would have been nothing to stop the fall, and definitely nothing to stop the bang. But why did the killer drop both waves to begin with? Who knows? Maybe they were cut during the struggle? What matters is that the bang tells us exactly when Reina was killed. And since I was with Tomoka, that gives us both alibis. See? What did I tell you? There's no way Cecil would kill Ray. I see. It never is the obvious suspect. So it's Cecil. I guess I jumped the gun there. It's fine. I'd be suspicious of me too. That solidifies our alibis. Now we just need to figure out who was backstage before the bank. Now, with that out of the way, let's return to the topic at hand. We know Ray was killed around the time the bank rang out. All that's left is who killed her. So we just need to find out who had the opportunity to murder Ray now. Then we can finally get out of here. She's not wrong, but is it really that simple? Curtain bomb threat and the bank. I left the gym at hours 6:15, and we discovered their bodies at our okay, because here they're not using actually time but the hours they left, right? So they had 6 hours 50 minutes, and when they had 5 hours 55 minutes she died, and they discovered it 5 minutes later. Okay, dang, they moved fast. Since Tomoka and I are the only ones with alibis, that leaves only Bailey and Argus. Huh? Wait. If it's not me or Cecile, then it has to be Bailey or Argus, but something is still not right. Let me see, we have got curtain, bomb threat, and bank. What's wrong with curtain? Tear up, out of anyone's breach. It's the only tear in any of the cartels. Oh, threat. Cecil and Reina at the gym. Reina and Cecil went to find everyone else. These are the bomb in the gym. Okay. Billy and Argus went in the second floor hallway when they heard it. Okay. The only one with the alibis. Wrong. Billy, when did you hear the bang? It was right around the time Argus and I met after the hour 6 announcement. It's not just that. Ariel, you mentioned that the bang scared the BG Bass out of Argus. What the fuck is it? Finally, something is really happening here. This game. My dictionary doesn't have this word. Interesting. BG boss, like that? BG boss? Wow! Google Translator doesn't have this word too. It's an expression mostly. I see. I'm looking for it. Not Billy Bears. I think it scared me hell out of me. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I just found it in idioms, the free dictionary. Cause significant physical injury or damage to someone or something. Variant of bejesus. To cause someone or some group or a great deal of turmoil, hardship, or difficulty. Okay, okay. What a weird word. Bejeebus. Bejeebus. Boss. Do you really have to keep bringing that up? The only way Billy can know that it's if they were together at the time, which means they have alibis as well. Frick. Sorry, Sassy. Not many people would apologize for not killing someone. I decided, since Rima doesn't responding me about can I ask for donations instead of asking for refunds, I decided to answer myself and change the rule. So, new rule will be, where is it? Never save any money, always spend and always ask for a refund. Or, if you cannot ask for a refund, ask for donations in life's game. So now you know if you cannot ask for a refund for some reasons, you should ask for donations. Thank you very much. So that's how it is, but now we have a big problem. Yeah, we're out of suspects. Everyone has an alibi for Reina's death. What happened if everyone has an alibi? Then Warden must be lying. He's the real culprit behind this. Nope, I know for a fact one of you did it. It would defeat the point of the Inquisition if I went and did the killing myself. Besides, how can I kill with no arms? So how can we all have an alibi? I don't know, that's your problem. In that case, there can only be one explanation. Do we have rules? Edmonds ones, bomb threat. So everyone has an alibi, right? We met up right after the hour 6 announcement. It was on the second floor hallway. Same time with me and Tomoka. We met on the first floor hallway. Since everyone has an alibi, there is only one explanation. One of us is in cahoots with the killer. Ooh, that's impossible. What are rules? After investigation, inquisition will begin. Attendance is required. If the killer is exposed, then they will be punished for the crime. Killer not found. Everyone besides the killer will be punished. Timers run out. Everyone will die. There are only 6 people inside the school. Open after the execution. Once the door is unlocked, it cannot be locked again. There's no rule about... In Danganronpa was the rule that only one person can escape, so there wasn't any point to cahoot with some other killer. Could it be that they killed each other? I assume that it can be the truth. The second. Oh, Luis, thank you. Thank you very much. Wait, not this. I wanted to see my email. Small donation to the Church of Seiso Rayumi. Okay, okay. I let them know that. Church of Seiso. Thank you very much. What do we have here? Rules, Edmund's ones, and Bomfried's. Edmund's one. The bar is stabbed into his back. His right thumb is bleeding. If he was right-handed, then perhaps it's his blood which is on the handle on the catwalk door. Soon one of the faith or buff rate. I wanna join the cult of buff ratel. I wanna join. The front of his body is covered in bruises. Blood covers his right shoe. No blood was found under him. And Bomfried. Over 7. Edmund went to the 4th floor. Billy to 3rd. Argo 2nd. Tomoka 1st floor. Surgeon, they also disarmed the bomb. That's impossible. What's impossible is everyone having an alibi. Someone is lying. This is so stupid. Everyone has an alibi. Well, technically, yeah. Except for Reyna. Oh no, that wasn't right. That didn't work out too well. Whenever you make a mistake, your confidence gauge will take damage. You may have noticed that it hasn't taken any damage, but the shield has. The shield will absorb the first hit. Further mistakes will result in permanent damage. The shield recharges after every debate and question, so you always have one free hit. What happens if you take too much damage? Bad things. Anyway, back to the trial. Okay, so now it's black. Maybe I should check the evidence one more time. Fred's rule segment once. We met up right after the 6-hour announcement. Taka search the first floor. It was on the 2nd floor hallway. We met on the 1st floor. Oh, really? Okay, that wasn't it. Who's the killer? Are they? Okay, let's try with rolls. Oh, that was the right thing. The rules state that the killer will be punished if we vote correctly. However, if we're wrong, then everyone besides the killer will be punished instead. Warden said so before the Inquisition, I remember. Then you also understand why accomplices are impossible. If the killer succeeds, then the accomplice would die along with everyone else. Ah, yeah, that's true. But if there was an accomplice, wouldn't that mean they'd be just as guilty? Hey Warden, I know you're listening. Anything can happen, even accomplices. Oh, but only the one who does the actual killing becomes the killer. It's kinda in the title. I rest my case. Okay, then what's your explanation? I'm running out of ideas. If we all have an alibi, then there must be something wrong with our assumptions. What that is, I have no clue. Okay, maybe we got the timing wrong? I don't think so. The killer have to be backstage when they cut the rope. Well, it looks like they weren't there. I think... I assume. As a necromancer, I also have some knowledge about flesh weaving. I can't say that I'm not tempted. Eat donations to make buff rattle buffer. Yes, yes, buff rattle, buff rattle. We need buff rattle. Then maybe she was moved from somewhere else. Why would she be moved after being killed? Well, don't bother because she was definitely killed backstage. In fact, she went there on her own volition. Huh? Who are you? Well, how are you so sure of that? Tomoka, I believe you have the evidence that supports my claim. Me? Something that proves Reina went backstage. Is she talking about this? You're talking about the note, right? Exactly. This note, which was found in Reina's pocket, confirms where she was killed. Meet me backstage alone. Which means we can assume Ray did exactly that. She was murdered backstage, so it stands to reason that the sender is also her killer. Hold on. What if the killer planted that note on her? Yeah, what if they did? The killer would have killed her someone else, then moved her backstage. That doesn't change anything. Even if she was killed someone else, the killer still did a few things backstage. But there's no other way to explain it. Wrong, there is one other explanation. Yeah, there is. Billy, I don't need a hype man. Reina met with her killer backstage, but we already agreed that everyone has an alibi. Not everyone. Huh? What are you saying? Well, to be honest, Edmund doesn't have any, but there is someone without an alibi. Who could she be talking about? We've established everyone's alibis. There's no one left. No, she can't be serious. You know exactly who I am referring to, someone we assumed was beyond suspicion. I know full well who she's talking about. I don't want to believe this, but we can't ignore this cruel possibility. Oh no! The one person without an alibi is... Well... it's of course Edmund. Good water. But he's one of the victims. Nevertheless, the note's sender can only be him. It won't explain why they were both backstage, but he couldn't have written that note because if he wrote it, then he. Look, I'm not happy about it either, but we can't look away from the truth. And the truth is, Edmund was plotting to murder Reina. Oh? Was he? What? Are you hearing yourself? This is Ed we're talking about. He wouldn't hurt anyone, especially not his own sister. After I left the gym, he met with Reina backstage. Listen to me. But Edmund went to the 4th floor. I didn't leave the gym until about 10 minutes before the hour 6 announcement. That gave him almost 50 minutes to sneak down to the gym. No, it can't be true. Edmund waited backstage for Reina, then he attacked her. And that's when she got the cuts. But Reina was killed after Edmund. Warden attested to that. I didn't say he killed her. I only said he plotted to. What? After realizing she was being attacked, Reina fought him and knocked him on the ground. Reina grabbed the rebar, then stabbed him to death. No, that's wrong. You're wrong. She wouldn't do that. They... Consider how dark it was backstage. Reina probably couldn't see who attacked her. At least until she killed him. What do you mean? Tomoka's right. Reina loved Edmund. She wouldn't dream of killing him, but she didn't know who was attacking her until it was too late. But then, why did Ray die? Oh no, oh no, oh no. That wasn't like that, I'm pretty sure. She died because of that love. What do you mean? Oh, Reina, she... Yes, after killing Edmund, she lifted both of the stage weights, then cut the ropes, dropping one onto herself. She couldn't live with the guilt of murdering her own brother. So Reina's death wasn't murder, but suicide. Yes. I can't believe this. I never thought she'd go that far. No, you're lying. I'll do whatever it takes to get you out of here. Was he going to... No. Tomoka, I know this is hard to accept. Even now, I feel awful revealing this. But we can't turn our backs on the truth, no matter how painful it is. No. No! I don't believe that was Edmund, actually. Doesn't make sense. I think that she already was lying in the backstage, almost dead, and when he was on the catwalk, he I don't know. No, that doesn't make sense. But he surely fell from there. I thought that he might kick those weights by mistake, and he killed her by mistake. But it's impossible because someone had to cut the rope. So that's impossible. No! It's not true. Edmund, he would never do that. But everyone else has an alibi. He's the only one left. Edmund, he plotted to kill his own sister. I don't want to believe it, but I have to accept it. No matter how much it hurts, I have to accept it. In order to save everyone, I have to accept it. I have to accept his guilt. This is the truth, the only truth. I wish I could disappear. It's over. I don't care about the truth. I don't care anymore. Just end me. Okay, bye. Leave. Mr. Piotr. Could be they were tricked it was dark and it said the accomplice doesn't get the killer title. True, true. There is a possibility. You and my dad were friends, right? Right, but why do you ask? Was there anything he... The last time I ever saw your father, he told me something I'll never forget. Tomoka will soon travel a road between who she thinks she is and one she can become. I just hope when she does, she'll make that journey not as a Hasegawa, but as Tomoka. Life is not a straight path. There will be days when things will just happen without warning. I won't tell you that you're in charge of your future. Your future is decided by incomprehensible events that happen beyond your control. Some days, it will feel like you are a prisoner to the will of fate. I implore every one of you to dig deeply into your motivations. Find what it is you truly want from your life. When you do, never lose sight of it, no matter what fate throws at you. But if I wanted things to change, I had to be one to make it happen. That's why I'll do whatever it takes to get out of here. And you and everyone else too, I swear it. He wanted me to escape. He wanted everyone to escape. Would he really kill Reina? I believe it's time for the vote. Warden. Hold it! What? Not yet. Not yet. We can't vote yet. I can't accept that Edmund tried to kill her, not until we've explored every possibility. I believe in Edmund and I believe in Reina. This is my truth. It's too early to vote. There's still more to this case. Wait, I need something. Photo. Naegi. Show me him. Yo. Do 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 do. Makoto. I just had a feeling that he's kinda similar to her, but now when I'm looking at him, they only have the same color of hair. But please, Makoto, stay here for a while. Yeah, it's the place for you. You will help us going through this game. We already went over everything twice. What more is there? I want to go over the case once again. Something about this that still doesn't feel right. Tomoka. Alright, let's do it. Once more from the top. Yeah! At least I deleted the vote. But how do I convince them that Edmund is innocent? Rules Edmund wants, note, bomb, red, bang. Okay. Sometime before the bomb announcement, Edmund wrote a note for Reina. He wanted to meet her backstage alone. After Reina and I disarmed the bomb, she sent me away so that they would be completely alone. As soon as she went backstage, Edmund tried to kill her, but Reina overpowered him and killed him instead. Are you satisfied yet? The evidence does not lie. Oh, Billy. Their minds are set. Do I even have any evidence to break their argument? Edmund wrote a note for Reina. Forgive me. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Wait a second. I just remembered something. Remembered what exactly? Cecile, may I look at the note again? Sure. Pause for a second. Then. No. What's wrong? I made a huge mistake. I almost got us all killed. I wrote this note. What? You what? Explain, now! I wanted to talk to Reina about something personal. I didn't want anyone else to know. Something personal? Please don't ask. Why didn't you mention this important detail until now? I was scared. I thought if I admitted to writing it, it would become the prime suspect. Sure, I totally believe you. They're all seeing through my bluff. I should have seen this coming. Oh yeah. Jeez, you don't need to yell. Sorry, but I just realized something. I remember seeing Mocha writing a note, then giving it to Raid around hour 8. Excuse me, what the fuck? So basically, Tomoka just lied about writing this note. And what is even better, Billy helped her with this lying. Why? What? Funny how everyone's suddenly remembering these crucial details. I didn't think it was important. I figured that was some other note. Billy, are you sure you saw her give that note to Reina? Yeah, I'm 100% sure. Billy, why is he lying for me? Does he believe in them too? In that case, if she gave the note directly to Reina, that would explain why it isn't signed. Because Reina knew it was from Tomoka. Yeah, that's it. Famous Phoenix Wright technique. Yes, but usually Phoenix Wright doesn't try to be the one suspected. In Danganronpa, there also was this mechanism, but as a player I could decide it if I want to lie or no. But here, she just lied. So, Tomoka, when did you talk to her? I didn't. I got really nervous. So this means Edmund didn't summon Reina backstage, right? It seems so. I can't believe this is happening. I actually stopped the boat. Well then, I believe we have a new suspect. What are we talking about? She admitted to writing that note, which means she met them backstage and killed them too. Oh, Tomoka, that's impossible. Maybe I was too harsh with this game. It actually got a bit interesting. Yeah, quite a bit. But why is it getting interesting in chapter number 4? If I wasn't streaming this thing, I probably just give up after chapter 1. Or maybe 2. Maybe. I just want to remind you guys that this is 4th stream. And on this 4th stream, we went through chapter number 3 and 4. So 3 streams was about chapter 1 and chapter 2. That's why I also prefer to question the dead themselves. It really simplifies things. Well. It would really help us. But speaking of asking dead themselves, in Phoenix Wright there is this mechanism in one of the games when in some country they don't have any lawyers because they got some mystic or esper on or not necromancer, unfortunately, but this Esper can see the last thing what the dead man saw, and this Esper can show this memory to everyone, and with this they can just they just don't have any lawyers because for them it's obvious that the person the dead saw in their last moments is the one who killed, which isn't always right. Okay, what are you talking about? Oh, why? Because she wouldn't lie? It's not that. If Tomoka really killed them, then when did she have the chance? I met with Tomoka right after Reina and I disarmed the bomb. Then we both heard the stage waves bang. Tell me, how can she be in two places at once? Fuck! No, Tomoka was not involved at all. However, you're right about one thing. Edmund and Reina still met backstage. What? Right, just because he didn't write the note doesn't mean they never met. But how? They're siblings, not telepaths. They still could have agreed to meet earlier. Either that or Reina assumed she was meeting Tomoka, but Edmund was waiting instead. But why would they meet before the announcement? Only Reina and Cecil knew when the bomb was disarmed. Everyone else didn't know until after the hour 6 announcement. Trying to meet while the bomb was still activated is just crazy. Then how about this? He came down after he finished searching his floor? It's no use. They're still thinking Edmund tried to kill Reina. As long as everyone has an alibi, they'll assume the story remains the same. In that case, I just have to prove that two murders are unrelated. But how? This might be a stupid question, but is there a picture of the crime scene I can look at? There should be one in the autopsy received earlier. Why do you ask? I thought maybe I should look at it before we end the Inquisition. We still haven't looked at it yet. Oh, here it is. Oh god. Yeah, like I said, it's not pretty. They're actually dead. Did you think we were lying? I wish we were. You know, it's cleaner than I expected. Cleaner? In what sense of the word is that clean? My room is cleaner than that. No, I mean, what is it? What do you mean, Billy? I'm desperate. Give me something I can work with. I don't know. I guess I was expecting there to be a lot more blood than this. More blood than there already is? Yeah, that's kinda dumb. You're right, it's nothing. Maybe it is nothing, but something definitely caught his attention. The question is what that is. Billy said he expected there to be more blood. If I think over how the murder was supposedly committed, maybe I can find the lack of blood he's talking about, but where exactly? I don't know, maybe on this shoe, cause why only one shoe is in blood? Kinda weird. Edmund died first, right? Yeah, she killed him with the rebar. What's wrong with that? And that would mean Edmund was the one who attacked her with a knife. Will you just skip to the punchline? I'm saying that Bill's right. There is too little blood. What are you talking about? I knew it wasn't just me. Hang on. Tomoka, how the hell you came to that conclusion? If Edmund attacked her with a knife and Reina killed Edmund with the rebar, then why isn't there more blood on Edmund? Good question. What are you saying? Why would there be more blood? You've all seen how messy Reina's ones are. Blood was still dripping from her cuts. If Reina stabbed Edmund while he was down on the ground, then why isn't his clothes stained with her blood? But there's blood on his shoes. Do you really think the blood from all those cuts would only land on his shoes? She would have had to stand over him, stab him. There's no way blood wouldn't drip onto him. I assume you have some sort of explanation then. As a matter of fact, I do. This is why there's this is why there's blood on the Oddman and Wound shoes. I don't know, maybe this? It's more likely that Reina's blood splashed onto him when the wave crushed her. What? With all those cuts in her body, I doubt there would be at last some sort of splash. Kind of like squishing a sponge full of water. I did not need that mental image right now. Stabbing through a side, it's starting to make sense. Mocha's right. So that means, what does what does this mean? Do you even need to ask? She means someone other than Reina killed Edmund. Oh, I see. Huh. Do you really think it's that simple? What do you mean? The absence of blood does not completely rule out Reina and Edmund's killer. But Ray would have had to stand over Ed, so you all have a one-track mind. There's more than one way to stab someone. Consider the past. Wait, August, why do you know how many ways are there to stab someone actually? Why do you need why do you know that? Argus, why? Consider the possibility of Reina stabbing him while he was still standing. He would fall over without getting a single drop of her blood on him. That's quite a stretch, you know. Okay, what hour I have to wake up tomorrow? What is it? Wednesday, right? Wednesday, so I should wake up at 7 a.m. So we have... Okay, 7 a.m. I'm totally not doing something else except of playing game. Please believe me. I'm doing something really important. Okay. Now I'm sure I will wake up tomorrow. Perhaps. I hope so. Probably. Yeah. So going back to this. If he was still standing, that would mean Edmund was facing away from her. Simple. He sliced her a little bit and ran away. Then Reina stabbed him while he was trying to escape. Ugh. Still, no, I won't believe it. Ray isn't like that. Neither is Ed. Right, Mocha? Let me see if I understand. Argus, you're saying Edmund attacked Reina with the knife afterwards he ran. Then, while he was facing away, Reina stabbed him with the rebar. Yeah? But if that's the case, then how does he explain this? This. Okay, we're only at the beginning of this Inquisition. Okay. If Reina retaliated while I will go panic away, how do you explain his bruises? Bruises? What bruises? Edmund had large bruises on his hand, arms, and legs. What's odd is that these bruises were on the opposite side he was stabbed from. So, where did these bruises come from? You don't miss a single detail, do you? We're still waiting for an explanation, Argus. It's simple. His fall. After Reina stabbed him, he fell over. There you go, the bruises have been explained. Hold on, that can't be it. The bruises are definitely from something more serious than a short fall like this. It's more likely that he was beaten with something, like the rebar or the microphone stand. I feel like we're stumbling onto something big. It all has to do with those bruises. I must think carefully. How were those large bruises formed? August suggested that Edmund's bruises were formed from falling. Could that be true? Yes, he fell from the catwalk. He fall from the catwalk. But Cecile just said that the short fall couldn't create such serious bruises. But what if he fell from a higher height? The fall was too short to create bruises of that magnitude, but the microphone stand and rebar are also too small to create those large bruises. I get your point, but do you have a better explanation? I do. The cause of Edmund's bruises was falling. Falling from where? That's easy. There's really one place he could fallen from. Where else but from the catwalk? The catwalk? But that's... Tomoka, are you sure about this? I am. When Edmund went to search the fourth floor, his search brought him to the catwalk. His killer pushed him off, sending him falling all the way down to the stage. I see. I think that makes sense. This is plausible. No, that's what happened. Sassy? Remember, right, Tomoka? If Edmund fell, then that explains what we found backstage. What we found backstage? Oh, wait, we found this. You're right, that would explain the curtain. The curtain? What about it? There was a large tear in one of the stage curtains. We believe Edmund has something to do with it. Huh? How? What? It makes no sense. Anyone could rip the curtain. Not like this. The tearing started from the middle of the curtain and was torn downward. And his starting point of the tear in way out of anyone's reach even with a stepladder. Then it could only have been Ed, right? Exactly. After he was pushed off, Edmund grabbed onto the curtain to slow his fall. And as soon as he did, the curtain tore downwards. That's the only way the curtain would have been torn like that. No, it's still wrong to think that Edmund was pushed off. But looks like it's up to me to set the record straight. Of course. He doesn't agree. Edmund went to search the fourth floor, but he didn't enter the catwalk. Oh, really? Then look at this. Why wouldn't Edmund search the catwalk? Besides, you can see that he cut his finger on the door handle. That bloodstain doesn't prove anything. It just means someone lost a little blood. Not here. That could happen at any time. That blood is not Edmund's. Oh, really? No, I can prove Edmund went into the catwalk. The catwalk door had a bloodstain on it. Tell me, doesn't this bloodstain resemble anything at all? Call me crazy, but doesn't it look like a fingerprint? You think so too, then? But when I checked Edmund's body, his right thumb was bleeding. If he grabbed the door handle with his right hand, then his thumb would be in the same spot as that bloodstain. Is he trying to visualize it? So, you really believe someone followed him onto the catwalk and pushed him off? I mean, how would they know to do that? And it just makes no sense? Yeah, I'm very certain. So am I. And... I just thought of something. Oh? You don't have to sound so disappointed. What were you thinking about? Well, you know, how you said that Ed was pushed off? He grabbed onto the curtain and as he fell, right? Yeah, so? So he was probably still alive since he slowed his fall. Which means someone was backstage after he fell. And that person stabbed him with the rebar, right? Right, so that begs the question, who stabbed Edmund? That, um, maybe it was whoever pushed Edmund off. They came down and finished the job? Or maybe Reina was more bloodthirsty than I originally thought? No, I believe Billy is on the right track. The one who pushed Edmund off also stabbed him with the rebar. Does it even make sense? If someone pushed him off, perhaps Edmund was falling in max 1 minute, I guess. And the person who pushed him had a long way from 4th floor to backstage. Of course, they could jump, but I assume that's not right thing. I guess. So they ran down to the stage and stabbed him. Hold on, that makes no sense. Edmund wouldn't be lying there waiting for his killer. He would book it out of there. After landing on the stage, he was likely in a state of shock and couldn't get up right away. But even so, I'd still take the killer forever to run down. And that's not taking into account being unseen or heard by the rest of us. You're right, they couldn't run down fast enough. Instead, they used another method. Oh, the vent. But does it even make sense? They killed Edmund without running down to the stage. Huh? What do you mean? What other method? Before I can reveal that method, I must explain one thing first. Where was the killer when they murdered Edmund? In the sound... No, in the catwalk, right? Edmund's killer not only pushed him off the catwalk, they also dealt the killing blow from the same place. Maybe they used the rope, as you're suggesting, Louis? The same place? You mean the catwalk? Tomoka, are you serious? Very. After Edmund fell to the stage, his killer dropped the rebar above Edmund, impling him in the back. No way! So the descent Phantom of the Opera style? No. But even if, then perhaps that was Argus, because he definitely saw a Phantom of the Opera. By the way, it's really good musical. If you haven't seen it yet, you really should, just for the music at least. Because, jeez, the music is so fucking good. Rebar spear. Yeah. And if someone used rebar spear, then it has to be Billy, because he's the sporty one here. And perhaps he knows how to use spear. There is some kind of sport with spear, right? Like throwing the spear. The spear that will pierce the heavens. I'm just speechless right now. In what world is that even possible? I mean, the chances of it landing in the exact spot to kill him wasn't exact. The positioning of the rebar has been bothering me for a while now. Why did the killer bother stabbing him with the rebar in the first place? Why didn't they just beat him over the head with it instead? Yeah, you're right, those rebars aren't awfully sharp. The rebar also went in pretty deep, which would have taken a lot of force, but considering the catwalk high and the rebar's weight, it could have definitely impaled him. This is insane. But I suppose it is possible. Don't get me wrong, I'm still not entirely convinced. But for now I'm open to this possibility. Then it's settled. Ray didn't kill Ed, someone else did. So then we just need to figure out who did it. Hey, how long are we gonna ignore the actual murder? In case you have forgotten, the Inquisition is for the blue broken. Oh yeah, we still haven't decided on how she died yet. It's right, we got sidetracked with explaining Edmund's death. As much as I want to find his killer, we need to solve Reina's murder first. Now that we're on the same page, get back to it. You guys are boring me. We get it already. Oh my, I guess I'm not wanted here. So now what? We should review Reina's case with the new information we've acquired in mind. Sure, I'm fine with that. Here we go again. So, Reina didn't murder Edmund, but where does that get us? She went backstage after I left the gym. I wonder if she saw him. Then the killer crushed her with the stage wave. But everyone still has an alibi, unless when he saw Edmund's corpse. She killed herself out of grief. We finally know what happened. Let's start the vote. I don't think so. We know now Edmund didn't attack Reina, so if we keep that in mind, how does that line up our previous assumptions? Wait, what do we have here? Reina's ones, right? Bruise and small cuts in the back of her head. Several cuts cover her upper body and wrists. So she actually has her wrists, sadly. Say what you will. I like the AI more than the rabbit. Wait, what rabbit? We don't have a rabbit here. What rabbit, Louis? Reina didn't murder Edmund. Where does it get us? She went backstage. I wonder if she saw crushed her. She killed herself? I don't think so. If we assume Reina killed herself like you said, then her actions before committing the deed are very strange. Strange how? Reina wasn't just crushed with a wave, she also had many cuts all over her body. Oh, rabbit from Zero Escape! I forgot about this rabbit. It's so annoying that I decided to forget about him. Yeah, AI is more better than the rabbit. Exactly. I agree. If what you say is true, then that would mean she cut herself, then disposed of the weapon. Not before dropping the weight on herself. You're right, that doesn't make any sense. We can hardly call this a suicide anymore. Still, it's possible. How? She would have been dripping blood. She'd leave a bloody trail everywhere she went. Not to mention cleaning anything would be downright impossible in that state. There's that dripping blood again. Fine, Reina was murdered. Oh, impossible. But who did it? We've established her time of death and everyone's alibis. But we still have no clue who did it. So, let's go over all evidence again. Do we have the time for that? I'm open to any ideas. Everyone has an alibi, but Reina was also murdered. It should have been possible, yet it shouldn't be possible, yet here we are. I wonder, can we really accept our alibis as fact anymore? No. Why does everyone have an alibi? Why? Isn't it because of the time of death? We know when Reina was killed, and everyone was away when it happened. Isn't why we suspected Edmund in the first place? What are you thinking, Tamoka? Since we know that Reina didn't kill herself, it must mean more of our alibis are flawed. I want us to discuss the time of Reina's death again. I agree. To be honest, I wasn't really paying attention when we first went over it. Fine, whatever. Stageways, lighter ropes, bank ladder. Okay. The time of death was roughly 10 minutes after the hour 6 announcement. There was a long bang which was the wave landing. Angus and I heard the bang from the second floor. We know Reina was killed around the time of the bang. The killer used the knife to cut the ropes. But actually we didn't find any knife and ropes. Okay, they were probably cut, but we can check it because they're all in. It's all in blood. But we actually find a lighter. And what if someone left open lighter to cut the ropes? Is it possible with this lighter? Or it should be possible because it's the old one. If you once open fire, it should stay until you close whole lighter, right? It isn't like the modern one that you have to push this button whole time. Let's try this. Let's try with the lighter. Oh, you say that the killer should have been backstage when they dropped the wave, right? Of course, it's common sense. Then why did they drop both ways? Both ways? What do you mean? There wouldn't have been any noise if they dropped only the one weight on Reina, but they dropped both instead. The killer's actions were very counterintuitive, yet that's what happened. Somehow they escaped the stage without Cecil and me noticing. But there isn't any way for anyone to escape the stage, unless they used it. The lighter? You know smoking is really bad for you. It's not mine. Cecil and I found this backstage. Yeah, it was in the rope pile. So you think the killer used that lighter instead of a knife to cut the ropes? That's right. How? It doesn't look very sharp. No, not like that. 5 reasons why Billy couldn't kill anyone. Because he's stupid, because he couldn't think about this whole plan to kill anyone, because he's too silly to kill anyone, because he's too say so to kill anyone, because making up this whole murder would be too hard for his little brain. But I like him. Little silly boy. Instead of cutting it, they used the lighter's flame to burn through the rope. But why would they burn the rope instead of cutting it? It would be quicker to cut. Wait, you're not saying they... The killer used the lighter to delay the wave's fall. As soon as they were done backstage, they set the lighter under the rope. The flame slowly burned away at the rope until it could no longer support the wave's weight, thus causing the wave to fall. No, you're way off. It's a creative theory, but it couldn't have been done. What? Why not? Seriously, do I need to spell it out? Fine, let me explain. Okay. If you just use common sense, the killer couldn't have used that lighter. It's completely unpredictable and risky. The rope pile would have been burning when we arrived. The killer burned the rope with the lighter. But how do I prove it? Show me this. A closed lighter found in the clean pile of ropes. It has a timer which automatically closes the lid after 30 seconds. Oh! So no, the rope pile wouldn't been burning. Not necessarily. Once the rope snapped, the fire would have been snuffed out by the rope's sudden movement. And as a safety measure, lighters are required to have a self-extinguish timer. The timer closed the lid after 30 seconds. You probably checked that too, but sure, let's assume the fire was put out. If the ropes really were burned, then they should have been charred, but they were completely clean. The ropes were not charred, but I don't remember seeing burns, unless what? What's wrong with ropes? 2 of the ropes were found cut down and piled on the ground. The cut ends were soaked in blood. Oh, we couldn't see that! Soaked in blood, of course. Oh, I forgot about Naegi's here. Should have been charred, that's true actually, but they were clean. No, they weren't. It wasn't that they weren't charred, we just couldn't see the burns. Couldn't see them? Why? If you recall, the ends of the cut ropes were soaked in blood. I see, we couldn't see the burns because the blood hit them. We assumed the ropes were cut with a knife since the killer obviously had one. Perhaps. But hold on, wouldn't the killer need 2 lighters? After both ropes were burned, right? We only found 1 lighter, but 1 was enough. It was. One of the ropes were cut with the killer's knife, while the other was burned with the lighter. That would explain why we found the lighter under one of the rope piles. Come to think about it, which pile was the lighter under, Tomoka? It was under the rope attached to the weight that didn't land on Reina. So we can assume the lighter was used on that rope. Yeah, after the weight landed, the lighter fell to the ground that the ropes landed on top. Oh, some ropes just melt too, right. Sometimes they also melt instead of burn. But why use 2 separate methods to cut the ropes? Couldn't the killer have just used the knife on both ropes? Billy, the killer needs alibi. Billy, think sometimes. Think. They could have, but they needed to use the separate methods to give themselves an alibi. And this was their alibi. The bang was the alibi? Yeah. After the weight fell, there was a loud bang. It was the only clue of Reina's time of death. You know what? We need 1 more sprite from Danganronpa here. I will show you. I will show you something. Something really weird. If I found it. Okay, there's actually 2 I want to show you. So I'll show you this person twice. No problem with this, I guess. We need those person. Oh, or even fair. Ho ho. 3 times. Why not? Where is the sprite? Here it is. Oh, it's so small. You probably won't see the home picture now. So here it is. Naegi Komaeda. You will be here, but first I need to be here. He's got a gun. He's got a gun. He will help us. And also, we need Nike too. I don't know, because it was GIF, not... Can we open a GIF format here? Can we? Can we? Let me see. How is it called here? Where is it? Where is it? I lost him. Oh, here it is. Oh no! He's not transparent. Oh no! Oh no! So I just show you him. I'll just show you these two pictures of Naegi, and I'll take them in a moment. No, stay here, Naegi. Just stay here. Perfect. Komaeda. Okay. What's wrong, Rima? Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Good game. After the weight fell, there was a blonde bang. It was the only clue of Reina times of death. We assume the killer was backstage when the wave fell, because if they cut the ropes, then they would have no time to escape before we all heard the bang. So the reason they used the lighter was to delay the stage wave's fall. That's right. The killer just needed to meet with someone else before the bang to secure an alibi. So the killer used the lighter to give them an alibi, but in the end everyone had one. Why did you just call Komaeda Naegi? Wait. It's Nagito. Sorry, Komaeda-sama. Forgive me, please. Komaeda-sama, forgive me for calling you Naegi. Of course, Makoto is Naegi. You're Komaeda Nagito. Please forgive me, my lord. Forgive me. But your name is anagram to Makoto Naegi, so I almost called you with your true name. And why is he here? Because why not? Why not, Rima? Just why not? Look at him. He's perfect, cute, adorable. Say so. I could just... do this. See? And it's even better. Or no, I've got better idea. Bye-bye. We don't need you anymore. But this. Now we're talking with him. Better. Speaking of about boys with technical guns, want me to send you a picture of an artificer NPC I have prepared for my campaign? Yes, 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 yes. I want. But this brings up a big problem. Because the killer was able to manufacture an alibi, the rest of us, our alibis are utterly wrecked. Then let's go over our alibis again. We were all alone before the hour 6 announcement. We have no alibis. She could have died after the bank, so it must have been before, but when? So this is what simping looks like. Look, Luis. I'm not simping this person, but yeah, almost. Almost. Oh jeez, I just noticed how realistic hand. Yes. I'm simping some other husbandos from anime, which I don't mention now. And Komeda is a ultimate hope, perfect person. I really want to show you one of clips from Danganronpa anime, but now we're playing the game, so I cannot do this. The clip when he's begging Makoto to hand his hand, and then Makoto says something like, why his hand was so sticky? Because Komaeda is so big fucking meme, ultimate hope. He just wants hope. But I should be doing something else now. Never mind. Doobie doobie dooba, doobie doobie dooba. Can I? Oh, I can't. I want you to change your position. Okay, since I cannot flip you, you'll be standing here, looking. Okay. Yeah, I'm not simping. Believe me. Please, believe me, please. I'm not simping right now. She could have. Okay, we read it. For all we know, she could have died before the bomb was defused. But that can't be it. We would have one kill before the bomb's defusal. Why would anyone kill it? I sent you the picture in our private chat. Okay, I'll check it out after the stream. How? Why would anyone kill before our 6 announcement? As far as anyone knew, the bomb was still armed. Right? I haven't been this afraid since Scary Rime 2021. I'm not scary, I'm just showing you the best character from Danganronpa. Okay, maybe not Makoto, because this person isn't the best character in Danganronpa, to be honest. But here's Komaeda, and in the background is Kokichi. Cute, super people. Yes. I'm out of the ideas, guys. Before. Wait a minute. Could it be? I haven't considered that until now. It's only a hunch, but if I'm right about this, I think I think know who did it. What? Why was Reina murdered? Why? Well, the killer wanted to escape. The rules state that one of us has to killed and not be found out during the Inquisition. Then what would have happened if the bomb wasn't disarmed? It would have exploded, right? Warden told us that a bomb was planted and we would all die unless we stopped it. Wouldn't we all be motivated to find it? Well, yeah, then who would plot a murder with a bomb about to explode? No one, right? Exactly. Yet that's precisely what happened. She was killed before the hour 6 announcement. Tomoka, what are you getting at? I'm saying the killer knew the bomb was disarmed before killing Reina. I see, I guess that's sense. But why are you bringing that up now? If we keep that in mind, then the identity of Reina's killer becomes clear. Wait, what? Did I hear you right? Does that mean you know who did it? Yes, I do. Get on with it. Now's not the time to be dramatic. This is it. I'm shaking. What if I'm wrong about it? No, now it's not the time to doubt myself. There is no question who the killer is. Reina's killer is... Okay, not Tomoka, not Argus, not Reina, not Billy. So it should be Cecile, because only her know about disarmed bomb. It was you, Cecile! Sassy? So it really was Cecile after all. She and Reina found the bomb and disarmed it. She had the perfect opportunity. Cecile, you and Reina were the only ones who knew about the bomb's defusal. You're the only one who could have possibly killed her. Sassy, please, say something already. I don't want to believe it's you. If I'm wrong, tell me. Let me see if I understand. I had the opportunity, therefore I killed her. Do I even need to explain how idiotic that line of the reasoning is? Do you have a rebuttal then? A rebuttal? Yeah, I have one. Would you like to hear it? Listen closely. I searched the entire gym with Reina, and yes, we did find the bomb at hour 6:15. It was found in the senior boys' locker room, a laptop labeled G3. So that's why it was there. The screen showed a timer and a riddle. It challenged us to turn the laptop off without pressing buttons. After taking care of the bomb, Reina told me to find the rest of you. I never set foot backstage, and if I suggested it, she would immediately suspect a trap. I've been wondering about that laptop since the beginning, so it was the bomb. But something about her story just doesn't add up. I'm sorry I have to do this, Cecile. I searched the entire gym with Reina. Laptop G3 was found in the senior boys' locker room. It was soaked in water. The battery is missing. Apparently the laptop is waterproof. Okay, so what? And yeah, we did find the bomb at hour 6:50. It was found in the senior boys' locker room. Laptop labeled G3. Senior boys. So that's why it was here. The screen. Oh, it. Buttons. After taking care of the bomb, Reina told me to find the rest of you. I never said good backstage. Suggest it should immediately suspect a trap. I think something's... Something's wrong here. Cecile, you're lying. What did you say? How is Cecile lying? Laptop G3 cannot possibly be the bomb, because it never had a battery. Huh? Ceci? If the laptop never had a battery, then that means it wouldn't have shown the riddle, like you said. You lied about finding the bomb. Why would I lie about something like that? No, I still believe she and Reina found the bomb. We're still here after all. Then Warden lied about the bomb. How rude. I never lie about exciting stuff like that. But it's clear she lied about the bomb location, but... Stop right there. I've had it up to here with you reaching. I'm not reaching, she's lying too. I will not stand by while you call Ceci a liar. Fuck, Billy. Stop. Laptop G3 may not have a battery now, but it doesn't change the fact that it was in the locker room. The mastermind just removed the battery when no one was around. Ceci is being framed. Billy. Oh, Billy, how mastermind would remove the battery if in the rule states there are only 6 people inside the school? Baka. True, the mastermind could remove the battery if they were here. But remember, the rules state that only the 6 of us are in this school. You don't actually believe that, do you? Right back. Okay, Louise, we'll wait. You can't prove the mastermind even follow their own rules. Look, that laptop just has to be the bomb. Why else would it be soaked like that? Ceci's not lying. I actually believe in that. You can't prove the mastermind even follow this own rule. Has to be the bomb. I don't know, but it was waterproof. I suppose it's technically possible that the mastermind replaced the battery. I'm glad you're finally listening to reason. But even if it was, the shower wouldn't have any effect on it. What are you going on about? It's common sense. If any computer gets too wet, it dies. True, but not this one. Because every computer in the school is waterproof. Waterproof? You gotta be kidding me. I think the school bought them after our freshman year. Yeah, some students were throwing the old laptops into the pool. What the fuck is wrong with this school? I wish you were making that up. Cecile, your lies end here. So, it is the part where I break down and confess to my crimes. Is that it? Is that it? All you've proven is that I lied about the laptop. That's all. Nothing more, nothing less. I'm afraid it's more than that. You had a reason to lie about the bomb. You were hiding something, specifically the bomb's location. If we knew where the bomb really was, then we would suspect you sooner. You knew that, so you lied to keep us away from the bomb's real location. An interesting theory. Why don't you tell us where this real location is? That's easy. The bomb's real location was, I don't know, sound booth when the other laptops was? It can only have been the sound booth. The sound booth is the only room we can access with computers in it, and it was the last place that laptop was before it was moved. So the bomb was in the sound booth because the laptop was from there. That is assuming I'm not lying about the bomb itself. What? I'm the only person alive who knows everything about the bomb. It might be a phone or a stuffed animal or whatever, and it could have been anywhere. But you wouldn't know for sure. That's true, only she knows that the bomb was on and what the bomb was and where it was. Isn't there some kind of proof I can present? There is someone else who knows. Huh? Someone else? Who? So, how about it? Where was that the bomb? Are you nuts? I can't just tell you. Then give us a hint or whatever. Wait, what I miss? Oh, you haven't missed anything, please. They just trying to accuse Cecile, but she's like, that wasn't me, baka. But it was probably her. I already did, you dumb tits. You already gave us a hint? Really? Cecile would know, but she won't tell us. And Reina would know, but she's dead. How would the rest of us find out? How did Warden intend to tell us where the bomb was? As I was going to school with my 2 sisters, I met 3 men with 4 wives. Each wife had 5 children. Each child has 6 cats. How many were there going to school? Whatever that is, it's some riddle, so perhaps that's the answer. How many were there going to school? The bomb will be there. The bomb will be there. That riddle must be the answer. How did it go again? He and his 2 sisters going to school. That's 3. 3 men with 4 wives. Each wife has 5 kids. Each kid had 6 cats. Mocha? What is she muttering about? The answer has to be 3, because wives and cats and husbands doesn't go to school, right? I got it. The bomb was in room 3. I think you stepped a few steps there. In room 110, a riddle played on my phone. Thank goodness someone found it. So that's what you were working on when I arrived. The riddle went like this. I was going to school with my 2 sisters. We met 3 men with 4 wives. Each wife had 5 kids and each kid had 6 cats. How many were going to school that day? The bomb will be there. And you already told us the answer, 3. That's right, only the guy and his 2 sisters went to school, while everyone else went in a different direction. But couldn't both groups have been heading to school? I mean, the siblings could have been running to school, or even the other way around. Stop being so picky, they weren't together. So I was right, the bomb was in room 3. Anyway, room 3 also happens to be the sound booth. No. It's over, Cecile. It's over? You think this is it? You haven't proven anything. All you've proven is that I'm a liar. I lied about the bomb. I lied about where it was. That's all you've proven. But the only reason you would lie is to protect yourself. Oh really? I'm a liar, so I'm obviously a murderer too. Is that right? I'm getting real fed up with you and your stupid theories. Your entire case is built on possibilities and opportunities. I was alone with her, so I killed her. I knew the bomb was designed, so I killed her. I lied, so I killed her. You convicted me without evidence. If I really did kill Reina, then prove that I did it. Huh. Breathe. She's right. We don't have much to convict her with. It's only a theory. But we were so close, it just has to be her. Screw the evidence. We all know she did it. So let's vote already. Are you sure about that? What? Let me ask, what happens if hypothetically the vote dies? How old are they again? Post high school, right? Yeah, they ended high school right now. So they're 17? 17, yeah, 17 or 18, something like that. I never really thought about that. Well, if it tied, then we technically don't have a majority vote. In that case, the Inquisition will resume until a majority is determined. As I thought. But who'd tie the vote? No, you wouldn't. I believe in Sassy. She would never kill Ray. You idiot! Are you trying to get us killed? If we vote for her, then the real killer will escape. We can't vote now. Ugh. Stupid Billy. I have no choice. If there's no proof, I'll just have to go back and find it. I'll prove her guilt right here and right now. Time to review the facts. Cecil found the bomb with Reyna. She is the only one who knew the bomb was disarmed before our 6th announcement. Her lies also add to her suspicion. Cecil lied about the bomb's location. She must have had a reason to do so. That's the key. Okay, we split up after the bomb announcement. They found the bomb. Then Cecil killed Reyna. Where did Cecil kill Reyna? What if she didn't kill her in backstage, but in sound booth? What if Cecil killed Reyna in the sound booth? That would explain why she lied about the bomb's location. She didn't want us to explore the real crime scene. And that's why she moved the laptop and Reyna's body. She moved the laptop to change the bomb's location. And she moved Reyna to give herself an alibi. So, what was used to kill Reyna? We don't have a knife, and the stage wave wasn't the cause of death, so something else? Something else, that might be it. It would explain the large bruise and small cuts I found in the back of her head. The autopsy doesn't specify the killing one, so what if that bruise was it? If we assume the bruise was the killing one, it was glass shards, right? The one we found on a gym. The glass. They could definitely create the cuts, but what just leaves the bruise? I found them scattered on the gym floor, but why? The only glass I can think of are from the windows. But we checked them and they were all practically indestructible. Actually, that's not completely true. We didn't check every window. In South Booth. That's it. That's the murder weapon. Reyna was killed in the sound booth with the window. I finally found the truth. Cecile, do you remember when we inspected Reyna's body? You mean when you inspected her? Yes, I do. How many different ones did we find on her? 2, the cuts on the wave? Wrong. There were 3. 3? But the autopsy only mentions those 2. It does, but that overlooked one crucial one. And this shows that was overlooked is this bruise, right? Bruise and small cuts in the back of her head. Upon closer inspection, I found a large bruise on the back of her head. Jeez, you sure dug deep. I knew you were into dead bodies, but still. 3 ones. The cuts were made with a blade, which is still missing. The crushed back and lungs has because of the stage wave. But where did the 3rd one came from? What could possibly create those ones? You don't mean... I believe that the cuts and wave were added after Reyna already dead. So, whatever created that 3rd wound is how Reyna was actually killed. This is what was used to kill Reyna. You mean window? She killed her with window. She just she grabbed her head and hit her head on window. Where is it? Computer soundbooth window. That's why there's a hole. Use the soundbooth window to kill her, isn't that right? Oh, she's crazy now. The window cracked when you shoved her into it, thus creating the unusual wound on the back of her head as well as the hole in the window. The impact bruised her and she cracked the glass, created a few tiny cuts. No, you can't be serious. Yeah, that window was always cracked. It has nothing to do with the murder. Shut up, Billy. If that's true, then I wouldn't have found this. This proved that the window was cracked recently. Yep, glass shards. During my investigation, I found glass shards scattered all over the gym floor. If that window was always cracked as Billy claims, then this would have been cleaned up a long time ago. Oh, fuck. Shit. I forgot to pay for reservation today and it's been cancelled. Oh, wait, guys. It's big deal. Jesus, I thought I have got one more day. Maybe not this account. Sorry guys, I just I got a trip in 2 weeks and I booked the room and I had to pay for it. I was sure that I've got one more day to pay, but I just received an email that reservation was cancelled because I didn't pay. And I just want to really fast check it. Jesus fucking Christ. Why I'm so stupid. Why? Okay, I still can book it one more time. Sorry guys, you have to listen to this, but it's really, really important. Jeez. My credit card. Okay, yeah, give me a second. I'll be right back, guys. I'll be in a moment. I just booked this thing one more time. Okay, I'm back. I'm back. Everything's fine. Sorry guys, I just got shocked because I was really sure that I've got one more day to pay for it, but fortunately I was able to book this place one more time and pay for it immediately. I got scared and I had to do this right now because I'm going to the huge party and there wasn't actually any place to sleep when I was booking this a few weeks ago. So sorry one more time. Okay, now we can go back to game. Billy, you must accept it. Cecil is the killer. No, Cecil didn't do it. She couldn't have. Those shards, they can't be from any other window. They can't be. You should know this, Billy. You tested them. Every other window in the skull is virtually indestructible. Ah, no, that's not. You're all wrong. The window as the murder weapon? That's so stupid. The only time the window could have cracked was while everyone was looking for the bomb. So, if I'm wrong about how it was cracked, then explain to us how and why the window is cracked. Tell us, Cecil. How it was Cecil? Cecil, you understand why I have to do this. I wish I could stand by Billy and defend you, but I can't. You're the killer, it's clear now. I hate this, but I have to do this. I'll explain this entire case from the start then. We can end this. It all started when after the bomb announcement. Everyone split up to find the bomb. Raina and the killer stayed to search the gym. Around hour 6:15, the killer followed Raina to the sound booth. Then there they found the bomb, which was one of the computers there. One on the screen, it told them to turn off the computer without pressing a button. By solving the riddle, they successfully disarmed the bomb, but only they knew that fact. The rest of us continued searching for the bomb until the hour 6 announcement. Raina probably suggested regrouping with the rest of us. But the killer had a different plan. They slammed her against the window, killing her. After realizing that Raina was dead, the killer grabbed the broken laptop, then dropped it under the shower in the senior boys' locker room. They did this to convince us the bomb was there, not realizing that laptop was already broken. Then the killer moved Raina's body backstage. They cut her to make it look like she fought her killer. Then they crushed her under one of the stage waves. They raised the second wave up and set the lighter next to the rope. The flame slowly burned through the rope, which gave the killer time to leave the gym. This was the first step behind their alibi. To secure an alibi, they had to meet with someone before the wave fell, and that someone happened to be me. But little did they know that Billy and Argus also had an alibi. The rest is history. And the one behind this whole case, the one who murdered Raina Lockwood, it was you, Cecil Belmont. I'm sorry, Cecil, but it's time to face the truth. No, it's not true. It's not true. You're all wrong. I didn't kill her. You have to believe me. No. I can't die here. I don't want to die. Turning off the computer without pressing buttons. Maybe unplugging it will do it? Got it. It's off. Great. Then the bomb should be disarmed. And with 30 minutes to spare, we should go find the others. Raina, I need to talk to you. What's wrong? You don't usually ask. Just be straight with me. What happened last year? It all happened so fast. One night we were playing Mafia, then the next day I'm mourning. The first thing I heard when I woke up the next morning was that Felix died in a car crash. Oh! Oh! I was in shock. I couldn't believe that what I heard. I didn't want to believe it. He died before I could apologize for everything I said. It was the first time I really wanted to see him again. What happened that night? Why did he die? Tell me. I need to know. Even if it's a lie, I just need something. I'm sorry. Sorry? I fell asleep at the wheel. There is no excuse. It was all my fault. Felix is dead because of me. Oh, fuck! It's too cruel. He's dead because of you. Yet you still have your health, your brother, your life. Why? Why do you always have to be so lucky? Cecile, Shut up! I don't want your pity. I want my brother back, you murderer. No. No, what have I done? No, Reina! I can't believe it. I killed her. Why? Why did I do it? I never wanted this. Idiot, you idiot. There's no turning back now. I have to survive. Can't die here. I can't. I'm sorry, Reina, Edmund, everyone. Cecile, I think we're ready. Let's vote. No! I don't believe you. No matter what you say. Stop it. Huh? It's okay. You don't need to lie for me anymore. It's over. I killed her. What are you saying? No, she's wrong. Then tell her she's wrong. Cecile! Shut up, Wilhelm. I'm ready. Please, put an end to this nightmare. Ooh, so it's time for everyone to make their vote. Who will be chosen as the killer? Will you make the right choice or the awfully wrong one? What is gonna be? Cecile Belmont. I see, so that's how you voted. Whatever, hopefully you won't regret it. Now then, after scanning through hours of footage, this card finds Cecile Belmont guilty. Ah yeah, you got it. The killer in this case is the victim's best friend, Cecile Belmont. A part of me wished I was wrong, but in the end, this is the truth we worked so hard for. We have to accept it. The vote was just barely anonymous. Everyone voted for Cecile except for one. You mean... Did he vote for himself? I never wanted to believe it. Even now I can't believe you actually did it. Why, Ceci? Why did you kill her? Why wouldn't it have been me? Why not me? Take a look. Felix Belmont, 17, killed in crash. This is from last year. Yeah. After last year's party, Felix, Reina and Edmund were in the car accident, and Felix died. His death has been haunting me for all this time. I knew I could trust Reina, and yet... You blamed her for his death. I needed to ask her about that night, but I kept putting it off because she was also hurting. No, it wasn't that. I was scared. I was scared of what she would say. What if she killed him? How would we still be friends? So I kept putting it off for days until I let it go. I thought I could put that part of the past behind me. I thought I could let it go and move on. But when I realized we were going to die here, that night kept replaying itself in my head. Then I found that paper. That's when I knew I had to talk to her. I didn't want to die before finally asking her about what happened that night. I think I know how she felt. I couldn't help but reflect on my life and regrets. I wanted nothing more than to get out of here. Yet, another part of me gave up. I had to talk to her, to finally put that night to rest. I thought she could tell me it was just an accident, that it was just some drunk driver. Then I can finally stop doubting her. Instead, she was the reason he died. And, well, you know what happened. So the one who killed before, that was Ray, right? No, it wasn't her. How can you be so sure? Because it doesn't matter anymore. I'm such an idiot. I never once considered her feelings. She lived with that kill for a year, and now it's too late. I killed her. I killed my dearest friend. She was always there for me. She was the one person I could fully trust. I did something I can never take back. Even after all that happened, she still considered Serena her friend. Why did things have to end this way? Damn it. If only. There's one thing I don't understand. Huh? You moved the laptop and the body. Why? Why are you asking that now? The Inquisition is over. You only needed to move one thing, yet you moved both. Why? I only moved the laptop, not her body. What? Why are you lying now? She wouldn't. There's no reason for her to lie now. When we discovered the crime scene, you were caught off guard, weren't you? Yeah, I didn't know how or why she was moved. And I wasn't expecting Edmund's corpse either. But you were the only person who would have moved her. No, there was a way for someone else to move her. Because she used this. Yep. Where is it? A vent. The vents? Someone must climb through the vents into the sound booth. Then they moved her body. I see, so that's what happened. Wait, Billy? When I saw her body there, I thought maybe there was a chance I didn't kill her. I had hoped that somehow I didn't kill her. But in the end, hope let me down again. Do you think... I wish we could find who killed Edmund. But they really will be getting away with it. Was that why you were helping me? You could have insisted Reina's death was by suicide. I could have been outvoted. You could have escaped, but you didn't. Don't be silly. You would have found out regardless of what I did. No matter my motives, what I've done is unforgivable. Even if I won, I can't live on after what I've done. A murderer like me deserves the harshest sentence and the most painful execution. Ha ha ha, that's right, scum like you deserve nothing but death. Ah ha ha ha. You. Huh? You mad bra? Newsflash, I didn't kill anyone. The brat was killed by Pinky. But it's your fault that we were imprisoned here to begin with. If you didn't make it a stupid game, Reina, Edmund, they would still be alive, and Cecile wouldn't have become a murderer. It's all your fault. I'll never forgive you. One day I'm gonna find you and make you pay. I will never forget that bastard behind that screen. As soon as I find them, I guess it's time. I'm ready. This is goodbye. She's never coming back. My friend is going to die. Wait! Huh? I wrapped my arms around her shoulders and pulled her close. This is definitely the most awkward hug I've ever given. Huh. She's shaking. She's terrified. I never wanted this. I should be angry. I should hate her for killing Reina. Why am I hugging her? Why am I crying? Why am I crying for a murderer? I'm counting on you, Tomoka. Huh? Find the culprits behind all this. Don't let them do anything like this ever again. I promise. I promise. Thank you. He didn't say a word. What can you say to someone who's about to be executed? Neither did he. His questions were answered. What else could he say? Why did this have to end this way? Now, then, let's not waste any more time. Let's give it everything we got. No. Goodbye, everyone. It's punishment time! Any last words? Just get it over with already. Error 403, illegal download detected. Beginning reboot in 3, 2, 1. Did he just turn off? The exit! Hurry! First floor hallway. The floor entrance is just down this hall. Hurry! What is happening? We need to try the doors while she's turned off. Please work, please work. No! No, 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 no. What do you think you're doing? Leaving before the execution is a big no-no. Now I'm really angry. Who did it? Who hacked into my server? That wasn't you? Then who? Tomoka, wait! Room 2, gym. Yeah, that's a corpse. So, in the end, we know nothing. That was chapter 4. Time to... Okay. Time to... Anyway. That was heavy even for a killing game. Yeah, that was heavy. I didn't expect that something like this happened. Oh, maybe if I didn't skip the memories, maybe we would have known that that Felix is dead. But wow, I was thinking, where is he now? But now we know. And that was heavy. Right now, Cecile. I'm kind of surprised that Cecile didn't die, actually. And now we've got 2 more chapters. Chapter 5, Edmund. And chapter 6, endings. We're not doing this now. Definitely. I have to go to sleep. That's why. Of course. And I don't know when I'm gonna stream one more time, to be honest. I'm not sure. We will know someday, but still don't know about now. So, guess it's time to end. Thank you guys for being here and watching me suffer. Thank you for donation, Luis, to the Church of Seiso Rayumi. And thank you for being here and watching it. I can't wait to play some more exciting game, actually. But don't know when. I really don't know when. Thank you one more time, guys. Guess it's time to end for real. Because I'm yawning. And I'm getting up in 6 hours. So really time to go sleep. Thank you one more time. And see ya, guys. Bye-bye. Bye-bye-bye.